Welcome to the Playing Books podcast.
Hello.
Today we're taking a really fascinating deep dive into Abigail R. Gehring's book, Odd Jobs: 101 Ways to Make an Extra Buck.
Yeah, this isn't your standard career guide, is it?
Not at all. It really, throws open the doors to this huge variety of ways people make money, some every day, some, well, pretty out there.
Definitely unexpected.
So our mission today is basically to pull out the best bits, the key insights and the fun stories Gehring packs in here.
Give you a shortcut, sort of, to understanding this whole world of unconventional work.
Exactly. And it's more than just a list, right?
Oh, for sure. Gehring gives us this unique perspective on, human ingenuity and sometimes just sheer necessity, what drives people.
Yeah, and she makes it personal right away, talking about her dad.
The hot dog man of Vermont.
Right. It gives it that connection.
And she talks about her own path, wanting to be a writer, developing these unmarketable skills, as she calls them.
Which makes the whole exploration feel really grounded and kind of relatable. You feel like she's been there.
Totally. And she includes that Robert Frost quote early on, "The world is full of willing people."
Some willing to work, the rest willing to let them. Yeah.
It kind of sets the tone, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Captures the spirit of the whole book.
It really does. Okay, so let's get into some of these jobs. The book starts with the service industry.
Doing what needs to get done. Apt title.
Very. And it covers a lot, starting with personal assistant. And wow, some stories there.
Oh, yeah. Dealing with, what was it, a client's pet ferret?
A ferret. And these really specific, kind of quirky requests from an employer named Maria.
Like the damp paper towel thing.
Exactly. And suddenly having to deal with roof repairs, it's unpredictable.
But that's the point, isn't it? It shows you what the job actually entails beyond a description. You need serious adaptability.
And problem-solving skills. Plus, just being willing to roll with the punches.
Right. The book also gives you an idea of salary expectations, where to even look for these kinds of gigs.
Useful stuff. Then you've got something that sounds simpler, like crossing guard.
Simpler? Maybe. But she highlights the nice parts, like the community feel, kids giving you little gifts.
Yeah. But also the serious side, the responsibility, the danger from, impatient drivers.
It really shows that every job has its ups and downs. And again, it points you towards where to find these jobs, local government, schools.
Good practical info. Moving on, dog walker.
Obvious pluses there, exercise, hanging out with dogs.
Who wouldn't want that? But she does mention, not every dog is Lassie.
No. Not every dog is a Toto, as she says. They have personalities, sometimes difficult ones.
True. And she covers pay rates, what it costs if you want to start your own thing. Practical again.
Then bike messenger, that taxi sandwich image she uses.
Oof, yeah. That sticks with you. Really paints a picture of the risks.
But then balances it with the low startup costs, the potential earnings. It's that trade-off.
And it even mentions resources like the International Federation of Bike Messenger Associations. Didn't even know that existed.
Me neither. Okay, how about something maybe less physically demanding? Model for artists or photographers.
Yeah, you'd think it's just standing still, but she talks about the mental side.
Holding poses for ages requires real discipline, focus.
More than you'd think. Then there's yard work, landscaping.
The appeal is obvious outdoors, your own boss, kinda.
Right, but then the downside's physically tough, totally weather dependent. She gives both sides.
It's balanced. Now, one role that probably gets people talking is escort.
Yeah, and the book is very clear here, distinguishing it from prostitution.
Right. It focuses on the potential for high pay, but emphasizes you need certain qualities, attractiveness, confidence.
Good communication skills. It's presented quite neutrally, just as one of the 101 ways.
Exactly. Shifting gears a bit, closet exorcist.
I love that title.
Me too. Perfect for a professional organizer, right? Someone who tackles clutter.
Definitely needs some serious organizational skills for that. And she includes links, websites for professional groups.
Which is super helpful if that's something that, sparks your interest.
It's a great feature of the book. Okay, festive job. Christmas tree decorator.
Sounds lovely. Spreading holiday cheer.
But as she warns, get ready for pine pitch.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
A small price for festive magic, maybe.
Maybe. Then windshield washer. Seems simple.
But think about it facing constant rejection, needing to be aware of safety in traffic. Takes resilience.
Good point. Even basic jobs have layers. Renting out a room, straightforward, extra cash.
But you got to be a decent host, right? consider it.
Absolutely. And for the physically inclined pedicab or bicycle rickshaw operator?
Could make good money in busy tourist spots, flexible hours.
But yeah, serious physical effort and rental costs maybe.
Definitely factors. House sitting sounds cushy, stay in cool places.
But you need to be super responsible, have good references, can't flake out
True. Gift wrapper sounds pleasant enough.
until the paper cuts get you. Gehring's warning.
A necessary hazard, perhaps. House cleaner, pretty standard, always seems to be demand.
Yeah, straightforward work. And then pooper scooper.
Hey, it's a niche. Low startup, steady clients, if you don't mind. Well,
Someone's got to do it. Now, the part on hospice and elderly care is really quite moving.
yeah, the stories about Lou, they really hit home.
They show the emotional side, the physical demands, and how important the right fit is between the caregiver, the patient, the family.
It's not just a task list, it's deeply human. Those anecdotes highlight the tough parts, but also the real rewards.
Yeah, absolutely. And rounding out this section, personal shopper, need a good eye for fashion.
But potentially high earnings if you've got the knack.
Right, and that's just scratching the surface of the first big chunk of jobs.
Then she moves into making money online. Touches on things like connecting buyers and sellers.
Taking surveys, being a virtual assistant, selling stuff you find,
Yeah, the usual suspects online. She mentions the flexibility, which is great.
but also warns about spam, unreliable income. Gotta be careful.
A realistic look at the online gig world.
Okay, next section. Entertainment and culinary pursuits. This is where it gets really fun and quirky.
Definitely. Like lipstick reading.
I know. Who knew that was a thing? For parties, apparently.
She talks about her own awkwardness trying it at first, but then getting into it. Connects it to physiognomy.
Reading character from faces, basically.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Needs creativity, intuition.
Sounds like you really have to commit.
Hmm.
Then, mascot.
Oh, the dedication. Sports teams, promotions.
Yeah.
Must get so hot in those suits.
Can't imagine. All for entertaining the crowd.
And Renaissance fairs, that's a whole world in itself, right? So many different roles you could play.
Totally immersive. Henna or temporary tattoos. Nice for artistic types. Flexible work at events.
Face painting, too. You don't need to be Picasso, just good with kids.
Surprisingly flexible clients, kids. Balloon twisting, making cool shapes, getting tips.
Or working through agencies for parties. And then the ultimate seasonal gig, Santa or Mrs. Claus.
She even mentions there's specific training you can get. How to handle the tricky questions from kids.
That's crucial. Motivational dancer sounds exhausting but fun.
High energy required. Potential for free food, though.
Always a bonus. Treasure hunt coordinator need to be organized, creative, make it engaging.
Sounds like fun to plan. And, okay, her story as a cater waiter.
Oh, the cricket club ball.
Yeah.
The napkin folding.
It's hilarious. But it makes a good point about teamwork, even in seemingly simple tasks.
Classic story.
Uh-huh.
And then, the dream job. Ice cream taster.
Sign me up.
Right. Though she does mention the potential impact on your waistline.
A small sacrifice. Need good taste buds, though. Discerning.
Definitely. Scenic caterer sounds romantic. Other food jobs, too. Dishwasher, barista, fast food, even gustatory athlete.
Competitive eating. Yeah, it's in there. Hot dog vendor, too, like her dad.
A real mix in that section.
Then it shifts to country pursuits, more outdoorsy stuff.
Like fire lookouts on solitary, beekeeper, bird scarer.
Hay baler, raising hens.
Mm.
Even commercial fishing crew in Alaska.
Wow. Big connection to nature there, but varying levels of, like, physical work and risk.
For sure. Travel and adventure follows that. Roles like trail builder,
Shell diver, group adventure leader, cruise ship worker.
skydiving instructor support, disaster assistance, fruit picker down under.
Scuba instructor, snowmaker, loads of ways to see the world or get an adrenaline fix while earning.
Really opens up possibilities beyond a desk job. Then capitalist pursuits.
Sounds intense. Covers things like call room operator. Gehring stories there, something else.
Yeah, challenging but sometimes funny interactions. Focus groups, too, get paid for your opinions.
Soap maker creative, make your own product. And then some more. Unusual ones.
Like sandwich board advertising, liquor promoter, gift basket assembly.
Home-based sales, promotional model, canvasser, political pin sales.
And then the ones using your body, sperm, or egg donor body part model.
Selling hair, plasma, participating in medical studies, body advertising.
It's a huge range, really showing how people leverage, well, everything to make money.
A real snapshot of entrepreneurial thinking, sometimes out of necessity.
Okay, finally, we get to the oddest of the odd. Perfect title.
It really is. Betta fish breeding. Who knew?
Breeding fighting fish as a business. Live mannequin just standing incredibly still.
Imagine the reactions. Furniture tester sounds easy. Maybe isn't always comfortable.
Could be. Game show contestant, high stakes, potential glory, or embarrassment.
Movie or TV, extra long hours, maybe a glimpse of fame.
Yeah.
Video game tester needs real skill.
Substitute teacher, talk about unpredictable. Transcription work from home.
Club bouncer responsibility there. Organ courier, vital, urgent work.
Vacuum dust sorter, that's specific.
Find anything interesting. Carcass collector, not glamorous, but needed. Collecting cans.
Simple way to make a bit. And the ultimate. Sleep director.
The dream job for nap lovers.
It really shows the incredible, sometimes baffling variety of jobs that exist.
Absolutely. A testament to human creativity and, well, market needs, I guess.
So we've really just, zipped through the 101 odd jobs Abigail Gehring covers. It's way more detailed in the book.
Each job tells a little story about ingenuity, finding a niche, making it work.
So as you were listening, did any of these spark your curiosity? Did you think, hey, I could maybe do that?
It definitely gets you thinking outside the box.
We really recommend you pick up a copy of Odd Jobs 101 Ways to Make an Extra Buck by Abigail R. Gehring. Check it out at your local bookstore or online.
Let the ideas kind of wash over you. See if it sparks anything for your own life, even just a new perspective.
Yeah, maybe it enhances how you think about work or side hustles. And we also encourage you, reach out to Abigail R. Gehring on social media.
Let her know what you thought of the book. Ask her questions. Authors usually love hearing from readers.
Definitely. This book is just packed with stories and practical advice.
A fantastic resource, whether you're looking for extra cash, a total change, or just, like you said, a new perspective on how the world works.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into odd jobs.
Hope you found it as interesting as we did.
We hope it gave you some surprising moments and maybe a new appreciation for all the weird and wonderful ways people earn a living.
If you enjoyed this chat, please do follow, subscribe, share the Plain Books podcast.
Tell anyone you know who loves a good book and, hopefully interesting conversation.
Until our next deep dive, keep turning those pages.